jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back
Well, you know what it is already. WCS Media back on deck. Post fight review. It's not going to be long. You know what I'm saying? I know it's Sunday and everything. I really don't want to commit no sins this early in the daytime. But Rolly, if you're going to talk the talk and saying you're going in there in the first round and you fail to even produce energy, you didn't even provide us with the energy, bro. We was looking for that energy, that tenaciousness, you know what I'm saying, ferocious type energy to go in there and knock somebody out. And you came out there with a touch jab. With all the threats to knock somebody out, you really is that dude that's goofy. A lot of people was just, getting behind you because they felt that you did have that little goofiness about you. And they just saying, you know what, he's a good guy. And Broly, you are. You know what I'm saying? I believe you're a good guy. But when you come in there saying you're the hardest puncher in boxing, you gave us the Blair the Flair cocktail. You served, look, we wasn't even finished with, his loss with all the shit he was talking. And then you come around and you try to explain to the people and help them believe that you're telling the truth. And you came out there with a touch jab the entire first round. I'm not gonna lie to you, that Rolly, I was disappointed, bro. I know I wasn't in there and you was, but when it comes to talking trash in the public, you leave yourself open for a response and a counter. Just like Javante countered your ass, throwing shots straight up and down. You actually try to parry that shot, but due to your skills being still in the development stages, you just didn't know how to then position yourself so you wouldn't get caught with a shot like that. You tried to parry. You tried some type of defensive maneuver, and you got slept. Bad. Not only that, Rolly, you stepped out and didn't even hang around for the post-fight review. You didn't allow yourself, to show sportsmanship. Man, this is going to sit with you for a long ass time, Rolly. For real. Just like my thumbnail said before the fight. Just like I said, it was going to be a 6-rounder. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. 14-1, 27-0. All you people that was on Facebook getting mad, dropping shit to me, I was hating. What happened? 6th round, Rolly 14-1, and Javante's 27-0. What's next? Andrew Charles on deck. What's good? Mark on deck with it. What's good? Salute to both of y'all. WCS salute. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what were we expecting? Like, I was trying to explain to people that Tank is a methodical type fighter. Very smart. His boxing IQ levels above Rolly Romero. I said it. He wasn't ready for that fight. But they gave him the fight because they already knew he was food. But he fit the part, he talked the part, and they let him get in the ring with Tank. Tank took his time. He didn't want to go in there and brawl with him. He's matured over the years as a person and a fighter. and he took his time. And then, he said, I'm gonna turn up. He even said it before the fight. He said, I'm just gonna, fill him out for a little bit, kind of feel his power, see where he's at, and then I'm gonna get the business. And that's exactly what happened, man. He got the business, dog. That was a beautiful counter shot, beautiful left hand landed by Tank Davis. And with his good friend T.O. and his father and Lopez singing everybody ringside, they can't have no complaints about that stoppage. Rolly could barely stand up. He was on wobbly legs. I give him, look, I give Rolly the credit to last as long as he did and to, chase Tank around the ring as much as he did. A lot of people came and paid their money. I seen the celebs out and everything. I seen people in attendance. He wanted to give them a show. So he basically did that. But Rolly, man, you went to the showers, bro. After you talk all that shit, you got to hang around for the aftermath, the hot wash. You got to stand there and let Jim Gray ask you, well, Rolly, apart from all the talking you did, what do you think it went wrong? You got to stand there for the questions, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to stand there for the questions, not get out the ring and walk away like you still loopy. This shit is going to sit with you for a long fucking time because you walked out that ring and you didn't even want to show no sportsmanship. You didn't want to goddamn say he was the better man tonight. Something. You could have just took a little bit of time to think and say, Tank, you got me. You was a better man tonight. You didn't have to say he knocked you the fuck out. You could just say, hey, you was a better man tonight. I have to give him his credit. He caught me with a good punch, and I'll be back. That's just a typical format for a fighter who gets stopped, that was talking shit like yourself, that just say, I'll be back. He caught me. He was a better man. He caught me with a very good shot. When Jim Greer asked you something, how hurt do you think you were? I wasn't that hurt. Because Jim Greer asked you a question like that. How hurt do you think you really was from that punch? Do you think you was hurt as bad as it looked? You know what I'm saying? Rolly, it would have been better for you to stand there and take the motherfucking aftermath and let the fans know that you got thick skin, you're not goofy, and just sit there for the post-fight review, dog. Just let Jim Gray do his job. Goddamn, shake hands, dap Tank, say, hey man, good fight. And then people would have respected you more than you just leaving the ring and walking out and refusing to speak to Jim Gray, who Jim Gray is not a young spring chicken anymore. They race back to the locker room to get your to hear what your people had to say, and you refuse to talk to him. Shout out to the queen up late in the morning on Sunday. Salute to you, Cassandra, for stopping in through the WCS highway. I appreciate you. Hope everything is well your way. But I don't really have anything positive to say about Rolly Romero's performance because the first 4 rounds was mediocre. You know what I'm saying? The referee was giving hard warnings to Rolly Romero because he really wanted to put that forearm up in Javante's face. But the referee was on that because, Javante them mentioned that pre-fight. Watch the elbows. Referee, watch the elbows. So he tried to put that same right elbow cross-face Javante like he did Jackson Martinez and like he do in a lot of his fights. But like I said before, man, he was just too experienced for Rolly Romero. Rolly wasn't ready for this fight. Apart from the experience, Javante Davis' level of IQ and intelligence far exceeded that of Rolly Romero, y'all. Real talk. It wasn't even close. It wasn't even freaking close. Like I said in my live, man, this was a doctor's degree to a high school diploma. For real. This was a doctor's degree, thesis, all that shit that involves to someone obtaining a high school diploma. Javante was levels above Roller Romero, man. You know, Javante just fought smart, which was super um intelligent on his part to fight smart early on because Rolly was, he couldn't wait to get out the cage. Goddamn, dude was pacing back and forth, punching his gloves and shit. Dude, save that energy. Ding ding. He goes out there and starts with a touch jab. I was like, what the fuck? I'm looking for first round killer instinct, complete and utter violence, Rolly. Damn. Chad say, what's up, brother? Time for Tank to fight only the best in the division. He looked great versus Rolly with the KO, but it's time to fight the top of the division. I don't think anybody's gonna disagree with that. Real talk. We still, in a dilemma on what he's staying with Mayweather Promotions or not. Which one is it gonna be? I'm hearing conflicting stories. He's gonna stay with him. He's not gonna stay with him. Either way it goes, I agree. It's time for Tank to say, you know what? I have to fight this Shakur Stevenson. Is he planning on moving up? The Vasil Lomachenko is locked into a Devin Haney trilogy. So really, he has nowhere. He don't have a large selection of opponents at lightweight to choose from. Devin's tied up. Lomachenko, I seriously doubt that he comes out of his motherfucking square when they trying to get him a title shot for whoever comes out that fight of Australia. So he's locked in. The only other individuals that's out there is the Duck Masters Coalition pound for pound capper, Ryan Lion Garcia, dog. He's the only one. He's the only one. And did you see Javante barely even threw any uppercuts this fight? He barely even threw any uppercuts, man. That's how goofy Rolly was. Rolly was so goofy that he acted just like Ivan Drago off Rocky. He just scooted around the ring, waiting to land one freaking power shot. He didn't even come crashing in through the front door and just giving Javante a hell of just motherfucking gunfire and chaos. Just letting his motherfucking cannons go, dog. Just like the left and right cannon go, man. I only seen you do it once or twice, bro. But I'm hearing these dudes on Facebook being all soft-minded. Rolly, he fought the best he could. He went 5 total rounds with that don't mean shit, dog. When you say you're gonna knock a man out in one round and you come out with a touch jab and just scooting around the ring, I mean, come on, man, that's not gonna cut it, bro. You was just capping. Look, I admit you made it to the ring. I admit. But your performance, hell no. Dude, you got a lot of work to do. You lean back when you throw your power shots. All that little motherfucking RoboCop, Neo, you the one type shit you was doing on the videos. No. You might want to pass the word to Ryan Lion Garcia that his chin up in the air is the same shit gonna happen to him. So now I'm kind of curious to know, from the lack of opposition, Tank might be able to catch Ryan Garcia at the end, at the end of this calendar year. That's the only one I see. I don't see Shakur Stevenson, who's looking to unify 130, the entire division. I don't know if he's gonna step up and take a tough fight, because Shakur Stevenson is not no Rolly. And a lot of people are gonna say, well, I can see the Shakur Stevenson fight being a lot more competitive than this fight. Of course. Of course, man. But they have to let that fight marinate a little bit longer. I'm just saying. You know what? I think that fight need to marinate a little bit longer. Even though Shakur is a 2-weight champion, Javante's a 3-weight champion. I don't know if it's the right time for them to step in right now. You know what I'm saying? It'll be good for that to marinate just a little bit. I think Ryan Garcia, he should get that call, man. We don't want to see Javier Fortuna, Jojo Diaz, Richard Comey, Masayoshi Nakatani, Richard Comey, Jackson Marinez, Miguel Burchelt. The only two fighters I want to see. All right. The only two fighters I'd like to see is Ryan Lion Garcia or Nakathilia. That's it. That's it. Nakathilia or Ryan Lion Garcia. That's it, bro. Tank prove is levels to this shit. Yeah, man. It's straight up and down, ain't it? It's straight up and down levels to this game. For you to come in there and say you're gonna stop somebody like Tank, who's a dog, a savage, man, and you're gonna stop him in one round? And people up here saying, you know what? Rolly can knock Tank out. Here's why. You should delete your fucking account for at least 30 days. Rolly Romero can knock Tank out and here. Come on, people. Did y'all actually think Rolly would get close to stopping Tank Davis? Man, he doesn't even have the IQ to go on the hunt to stop Tank Davis. He's just hoping Tank get tired or he slip up, with a punch combination when he on the ropes or something. Because Rolly can't fuck with him, in the center square. He really can't get shit off. He have to wait the Tank get close to the ropes, park bench a little bit, and him trying to, deliver some shots. But other than that, he didn't have a chance. Ron not gonna fight Tank. His mental state not built for it. It'll be another waste. Well, right now, from what I'm hearing, Ron Line Garcia may be on that little shiznick again. I don't know if he felt some type of way off what he's seen because he was ringside. I don't know how he digested that knockout. I don't know because he has to be concerned. Ron Line Garcia has to be concerned because Luke Campbell put him on his face. Rolly Romero would have been on his face if not for those ropes. Rolly Romero would have fell straight out the motherfucking ring into the floor, and people would have had their cameras all out there, goddamn filming his ass and putting him on IG. And the fight hadn't even been stopped yet. That situation with him falling into the ropes face first, he's gonna have to damn have that shit on the motherfucking plate and go ahead and eat that, because that's gonna be all over IG forever and a day, man. Only because you was saying you was gonna knock that man out in one round. That's why they're gonna be on your ass for weeks. Blair the Flair, bro. You need to call up Blair the Flair and ask him how he's getting through it, because we haven't heard shit from him. Real talk. That's what Rolly needs to do. Call up Blair the Flair and kind of get some advice from him. See how he was able to get through it. You know what I'm saying? What type of foods did he eat? Did he eat comfort foods? Did he go and just pack on 15 or 20 pounds? Eating ding dongs and ho hos and banana pudding and shit like that to just relieve the reality that you got your ass knocked the fuck out. That's all. But man, I ain't gonna stay on here too long. I just wanted to come in here and resubmit my thumbnail that I made before the fight, and just address the ones that was on here on YouTube attempting to provide Rolly Romero with relevance. Rolly wasn't relevant. He wasn't ready for Javante. And like you all saying in the chat, Javante has to, fight a Nakathilia. which is a tough fight. I mean, you talking about somebody who stopped Miguel Burchelt now. You know what I'm saying? I know he had just got stopped at 130. I get it. But I'm saying he looks strong in that fight. It's not too many names out there that people want to tune in PPV to see Tank up against. Not even Nakatilia. Don't nobody want to see him fight no Nakatilia because Nakatilia doesn't have a big name yet. But Ryan Garcia does. Ryan Garcia does. Because Gambosa's tied up, Devin's tied up, Lomachenko's tied up. You know what I'm saying? Teofimo Lopez isn't here no more. He's at 140. No one wants to, talk about the Jojo Diaz and the Javier Fortunas. No. We don't want to see none of that shit. So they're gonna have to figure it out, man. But it's not anything that's a rush because once again Gervonta improved his record of 27 victories and he included another knockout. So his knockout percentage increases. His professional record increases. You know what I'm saying? He gets paid a hefty check again. And you, the fight fans, we wasn't treated to I would say a blistering type of war that we was expecting. We was expecting a firestorm, you know what I'm saying? But we got a little sprinkles, a little precipitation here and there. It wasn't like a firestorm, but god damn it, Tank Davis still had his motherfucking ammunition. Dude is a motherfucking savage, dog. And Rolly found that out tonight. But hey, appreciate y'all pulling up, man. Y'all enjoy y'all Sunday, man. Till next time, turn up and tune in to World Combat Sports.